Well, not a video that I want to be making, but I know the Rays' current situation with their rotation, very deep there, and I happen to know the team I'm a fan of. When you know it comes time towards the end of that contract, when you know the big payday comes, let's let someone else pay for that. It's what the Rays do. We've seen it for years, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. So, in the case of Zach Eflin, who is the Rays' highest paid pitcher, who has been making $11 million these last 2 years, so $11 million last year, his first year, and then $11 million this year, that number bumps up to $18 million next year. Now, for an ace in today's game, it's really not that much money. For the Rays, it is a decent amount of money. I mean, we just saw it with Tyler Glasnow. And his contract was, I think, $17.5 million. That was coming up, and the Rays said no thank you to that. It's a discussion that needs to be had. So here are the numbers here. So like I said, 11 million, 11 million, and then 18 million on that 3-year deal. Rays contracts are, always backloaded for a reason, and this is often the reason. I'm a fan of Zach Eflin. I really am. He's from this area. He's played well for the team. He's a good leader. I like his demeanor. I like just how he carries himself. And I like what he can do on the mound. This season has not been quite as good so far as last season. It's not like he's been terrible. It's not like not to trash Aaron Savali, but it's not like he's having a down season like Aaron Savali. It's kind of there with his career averages. I mean, if you're really looking at it, here's his ERA, 4.12 currently, over 10 starts. I mean, last year you see he was at a 350, so not quite as good as last year, like I said, but you go further back, 404 in 20 starts, 417 in 18 starts, 397 in 11, 413 in 32 starts. So, I mean, it is right around there with his career average for his ERA. So I don't think it's because Zach Eflin is playing terribly. That's not at all the reason why I think this could possibly be a thing. I think it's a deep room. It's a deep room. And it's going to get deeper. So where is Zach Eflin going to fit in? So let's go through this room real quick, okay? So let's go through this starting rotation, starting arm, starting potential room real quick. Let's start with the young guys. Taj Bradley, Ryan Pepio, Shane Baz. Shane Baz, obviously, a lot of injury history, still currently injured, but he is most definitely on his way back. That's 3. Let's move on from here. We'll throw Tyler Alexander in there. We've seen it this year. He's played above expectation. I'd say, he has the capability of being a 4 or 5 starter. Well, let's throw in Zach Littell, Mr. Consistent. We're at 5. Now let's get into the injured guys. We are then going Drew Rasmussen will be coming back this season. Jeffrey Springs will be coming back sooner than later. And let's not forget, Shane McClanahan is still on this team. No, he will not be back this season, but he's still on this team. That's 8. This starting room with guys that just can give you some innings as a starter. I'm throwing in guys like Tyler Alexander because they've shown it's possible. They can do it. The guy just went 7 perfect innings or whatever. Yeah. And I feel like I'm throwing a lot of indirect shade at Aaron Savali. Did I say Aaron Savali? I'm not sure if I said... Did I say him? If I didn't, then we're at 9. We are at 9 arms with starting potential and that have started for this team and have shown that they can do it successfully. 9 arms. Throw in Zach Eflin, that's 10. Yeah. Yeah. As much as I love Zach Eflin, as I stated earlier in this video, 10 is a lot. And Zach just happens to be the guy that's getting paid most. Do I want him to go? No, because I love what he provides to this team. But jumping into the Rays front office and trying to use their headspace, can I see it happening? Yeah, I can. There's obviously going to be a lot of maneuvering that needs to be done here. There's only 5 starters, so a lot of guys are going to have to move to bullpen guys. I can see Tyler Alexander doing that as Jeffrey Springs comes back, maybe Shane Baz. I mean, Zach Eflin's even on the IL now, 15-day IL. And it was kind of just like, where'd that come from? Is he actually injured, or are they just giving him some rest to save him for later in the season so that he's fresher, reduce the risk of injury? Who knows? But yeah, there's going to be a lot of big moves to be made. A lot of egos probably going to be, a little bit hurt, though they won't say it publicly. Going from, a starter back to the bullpen can rub some people the wrong way. And then it's a different role. Being that starter and then being a bullpen guy, your mentality is different. The way you have to attack is different. So it's going to be a fun season, a fun pitching room for the remainder of the season. So that's going to be it for me. Leave your comments down below. Do you think Zach Eflin ends up being traded this year? The $18 million hit that's coming next season, it wouldn't be very Rays of them to keep him on, as much as I hope they do. But let me know what you guys think down below. Please like, subscribe. Go Rays. Y'all have a blessed one.